Welcome, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to my channel, and thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing an angel card reading for you for the month of April of 2022. I've cleared the space and meditated on your cards, so we're ready to do the reading, and I've asked the angels to help provide the messages and reveal to you what you need to know now during the month of April 2022. So let's get started. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel, as it really helps it grow. Okay. Actually, a little shuffle here. Thank you, angels, for revealing to our beautiful Leos what they need to know for the month of April 2022. Thank you, angels. Wow. Okay, I have to tell you something really interesting. So I started doing your reading, and there was a loud noise outside of, of a fire truck or police car going by. So I thought, oh gosh, I have to start this again. These exact same cards were in your first reading, and I shuffled the deck and they appeared again. Not in the same order, but the exact same cards. So this is definitely something that you need to know, just so you know. That is really, the angels are working here. So the angels are with us. So the first card that we have pulled for you is cut the cord. Cut the cords. In spirituality, cords are the energetic bonds that connect us to a situation, person, or place. They are different types of cords. There are different types of cords, but in this context, there are connections to situations or people that can have a negative and draining effect on us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of the outcome of a situation, especially when it is outside of our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping you in a light of love so that you can lovingly detach from situations that could be draining, dramatic, or damaging to your health or purpose. If you are finding yourself hanging on in a situation you know is unhealthy or negative, angel wisdom is encouraging you to call upon the help you need to release yourself from it. Know that angels are guiding you to surrender the need to direct and control at this time, so you can welcome in the spiritual support that is available to you. When you ask your angels to support you in cutting the cords, they will help dissolve the connections that are hooking you into a negative situation. You have to do your part too by removing yourself from harmful and draining situations. If you have any questions regarding a situation, relationship, or outcome at this time, know that you are being guided to find a new way forward, as it will be more rewarding and replenishing for you. Ultimately, cutting the cords is an act of self-care and self-love. So there you go. Okay, now the second card revealed for you, which is the same card, that's really just amazing to me, is opportunity and change. Okay, and the message for this one is, as one door opens, or one door closes, another one opens. This is a time for change. Your angels are drawing close to you to support you in making the changes that you need to make to attract opportunities and abundance. You may have experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. If you're hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do about a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. Change might bring a sense of vulnerability or present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings and gifts and what's important to you. Your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity that is being offered to you now. You are in a time of change and opportunity. Whether this involves a new role, career opportunity, relationship, child, or project, know that it is blessed by God and angels. This is an exciting time, and if you have apprehensions, know that this card is reassuring you that you are being supported by the divine. If you ask angels to lead by the way, you will be guided by signs, intuitions, and instinct. Move forward fearlessly, as this is a blessed time for you. Okay, so then the last one in the row of home and family is transformation. So the message for this one for you, for transformation: you are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you, and to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and debris from your world, you welcome the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. I apologize, there's a noisy baby outside my door. But I'm not going to start this one over, although I would probably get the same cards again. So we'll just work through this. And sorry for that external noise there. You are moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back, and are taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light, so that you can fully embrace who you were born to be. When this card appears, angels are acknowledging the emotional and physical transformations that have taken place in your life. They can see you more clearly now that you have released the old fussy thoughts and situations. There is a feeling of renewal now, and you are moving into a space where you are more comfortable than ever with who you are. You have a spark of splendor burning in the depths of your being, and this spark is creating positivity and loving experiences for you now. It's time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to your growth. Okay, so the next one in your row of relationships and romance is trust the universe. Okay, although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know that it's the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs and wonders. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. There is no such thing as chance. All is well. All is guided. If you lose an opportunity or feel that you have been shut down, know that this is the work of God and angels, and it is right for you. If you are wondering where you go from here, know that when you ask the universe for a sign, it will show up the moment you are on the right path. You are being guided by your angels to stop questioning everything that is occurring at this time, and let in the miraculous support you deserve. Trust that you are deserving of good experiences, because you are, and the universe will deliver them to you. So there you go, trust the universe. And the next one that we have in the row of romance and relationships is take a step back. This is so funny. I just noticed this no card is, that came up for you as well. Do the work, I think, came up too. This is pretty amazing. So take a step back. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. This is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. When we try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we can also often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to change course. If you have a big decision to make now or are in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is for you won't go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw universal energy to support you. If you have concerns about another person or a relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness. And when you step back, you let the universe step in. So the last card in the row of romance and relationships is do the work. And the message behind this one for you is if you are wondering whether to move forward or not, this card is a message from your angels to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you are able to give, and there's a good chance that you are feeling disheartened or even drained. It's important to know that everything involved in this situation is pivotal to your growth, expansion, and spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch on the light you have within. It's time to be a star, to rise up, to get behind the wheel and drive the journey of your life. Yes, energy is going to be needed to hustle and push, but every single effort you make will pay off. Right now, you are sending out a signal, and that will create a wave that can lay the foundation for the rest of your life. Being spiritual isn't always easy. It comes with a price, and often that price is time and effort. That is why the angels call it light work, because we have to work our light. This isn't spiritual easy. This isn't spiritual vacation. This is spiritual work, and that means we do have to do the work. Action, effort, surrender, and trust are needed for things to come together. But when this card appears, you have an important opportunity to figure out the balance between effort and effortlessness and understand when both of these energies need to move through your being. If you want to abandon a project or walk away from a situation, this card is letting you know that you are needed more than ever. This isn't a time to run away. This is a time to turn up. When you show up ready, willing, and to do the work, you will move up too. Okay. So then we move on to career and purpose. And the first card for you in this row is no. So now is not the time. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you are being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you are feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, this is okay. You are allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. Do not make plans. Do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of those you love and trust and ask them to help you get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming in to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on the road to wholeness. Okay, so the next one in the row of career and purpose is listen deeply. So this card, the message for you for this card is that angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel that you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop and listen to yourself and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy. So listen deeply. The whispers of our inner voice are subtle, and it takes patience and willingness to hear them. Often this voice can seem intensely honest and direct, but that's because it wants us to hone in on the truth in order to grow. Often we don't like the truth the inner voice is giving and refuse to listen, but all we are doing is blocking the guidance that is coming forward for us. The truth of the matter that our inner voice is always working in our favor, and divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, but it won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on angels to help you hear and understand the information that's rising up within. You can also invite them to clear out old messages so that you can have more space energetically for guidance that is relevant to the present moment. Okay, so listen deeply. Then the last card that we have in the bottom row of career and purpose is harmony and resolution. So the message for you for this one is that angels of harmony and healing are with you to help you resolve any conflicts that have been disturbing your inner peace. You are being encouraged to call in the light of God and surrender any concerns that you have so the divine can resolve them. Your angel guide is suggesting you release any need to be right or to get your point across, for this will only create more hostility. This is a time to focus on your own inner peace. Dedicate time and energy to doing what you can make yourself feel comforted and comfortable. Do whatever you can to make yourself feel that way. Through being more caring toward yourself, you will create harmonious energy that will wash out like a wave all those around you. Trust that this will happen and harmony will be restored. Angel guidance is encouraging you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Take a step back to collect your thoughts and breathe. Angels cannot help you unless you create space for them to intervene, and they are with you now and willing to restore peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have, but unless you have faith that harmony can be restored, nothing can change. This is a time for you to visualize yourself, the situation, and everyone involved, enveloped in a golden light of goodness and grace. It's important to know that angels of peace are encouraging you to let them bring peace to the situation. Trust the process. Okay. All right, so let's just do a summary here of the cards that have been revealed for you. Okay, so we've got the first row of home and family, which is cut the cords, opportunity and change, and transformation. To me, what this is saying here is don't be afraid to leave any negative situation. It could be a negative mindset that you have. Don't be afraid to break free from that situation, or it could be your home. Maybe you are considering whether you should move or not, stay or go. The angels are saying don't be afraid to cut the cords. Don't be afraid if a situation or a space is not working for you. Don't be afraid to leave it. The angels are this is their message for you. It's okay. You have their full support. And then through that, you will find opportunity and change. Maybe you'll be moving on to better things when you cut these cords. And then through the opportunity and change after that is a transformation. You'll go through a wonderful transformation and become who you truly are. So in the area of home and family, again, don't be afraid to leave behind what isn't working. The angels are saying, for your higher good, for the ultimate transformation of who you are and becoming more true to yourself, Don't be afraid to leave the negative mindsets behind, the negative situations behind, the negative physical spaces behind. You will transform and grow into new opportunity and changes in this area. So then the second row with regard to romance and relationships is to trust the universe. Know that the universe is working for your highest good, and take a step back and trust the universe. Trust that the universe, again, is working for your highest good and has only your best interests in mind. The things that sometimes can seem as challenging in life or in relationships or in romance, sometimes we just need to trust that they are the way they are for our highest good, even though it's really difficult sometimes for us to see these things at the time. But then again, do the work. You have to do the work within yourself to learn and change and grow. Spiritual work is work. You have to do that work and work on yourself to grow. And in doing so, you will, have better romantic situations and relationships in the future when you know yourself. That's one of the great sayings in the Bible is know thyself. And in order to know thyself, you've got to do the work. Okay, then on to career and purpose. So the answer right now is no. Now is not the time to maybe change careers or move forward in a certain situation that is on your mind. Now's not the time. There will be time for it maybe in the future, but you need to listen deeply. Take that time and quiet your mind. Maybe do some time and meditate and listen to the messages that come into your mind. Sometimes it's hard for us to trust those messages. Like, is this actually a message, or what's the message or not the message? But when you're in quiet meditation and you've calmed and quieted your mind, those messages come in more easily. And especially if you ask your angels to come in and reveal to you what you need to know, listen deeply to those messages. The angels love and support you, and they want, again, to work for your highest good as well. So listen deeply to the messages that they have for you, and you'll feel within yourself the messages that truly resonate for you. It has been called an inner ding. It's been called just this, surge of feeling, of wholeness, of comfort, of knowingness. So listen deeply to what that message is for you. And in doing so, you will then move on to harmony and resolution. Even though this may seem like, oh no, it's saying no, if you trust the angels and listen deeply, you will then move on to harmony and resolution with regard to your career and purpose, and it'll take you to a better place. So then now going down, these cards, this first row is the past, represents the past, present, and future. But first we'll go to the diagonal row, which represents strength, heart, and challenge. So right now the strength that you have is cutting the cords. Cutting the cords on those negative situations, negative friendships, maybe the negative situation you have with your physical space in your home. Maybe just cutting the cords to a negative mindset. Think more positively. Don't ever criticize yourself. Know that those messages, they go out into the universe, so don't criticize yourself. And take a step back. With regard to your heart, don't be so hard on yourself. Take a step back now and reflect on what's going on, and now's the time just to look at the situation objectively. Take a step back and ask your angels to guide you, and in so doing, you again will receive harmony and resolution to these matters of strength and heart and any challenges that you might be going through at this time. So now with regard to the past, We've got cut the cords, trust the universe, and know. So again, with regard to the past, it may be just a past situation that you need to let go of. It may be a past situation that you need to, a past mindset that you have that's been with you from a young age. Telling yourself certain situations that may not be positive. It's now time to cut the cords with those, for those thoughts, and don't let them come into your mind anymore. Love yourself, and know how far you've come, and realize that it's okay to let go of certain negative situations in order to fully move forward, especially those situations that we hang on from the past. And also in doing so, trust the universe. Perhaps there was a situation in the past, especially with regard to relationships and romance, where it wasn't easy to trust the universe. It was just maybe always a situation of questioning, is this right or is this wrong? Or, so now's the time the angels are saying, no, just trust the universe. The universe has your back. The universe, especially with regard to the past situation, now it's time to trust the universe. If you didn't then, you can now. Then with regard to in the past of your career and your purpose, so whatever it was that was in your past with career and purpose, that's not the thing for you. Now is not the time to revisit that. So where you are right now, it may be a situation that you want to change, and you are feeling stuck, or whatever the situation might be. But now is not, the angels are saying now is not the time to make that change. It's not good for you right now. And it's working for a higher purpose that you may not see. So now is not the time. But as well, just in the past, for career and for purpose, maybe that idea that you had in the past, maybe wanting to go back to a past work situation or a past career position, whatever it might be, don't do that. Don't revisit the past. Don't go back. Those ideas are not good for you at this time. So leave those things with regard to career and purpose that you have done. Leave them in the past for now, and maybe there will come a time in the future that you can revisit those, and those will be the things that you should move forward with. But right now, the ideas that you have that are reflected from the past, those are not things that you need to concentrate on right now. Okay, so moving into the present situation, opportunity and change. So right now, in your current situation with home and family, there's an opportunity for change, and seize the opportunities and change. The angels are supporting you in that endeavor right now with regard to home and family. With regard to your relationships and romance, though, take a step back. So I'm thinking this is maybe more a home situation potentially. Maybe it is a situation of moving to a new physical space. But because you're in the present with your relationships, it's saying to take a step back. Don't make any sudden changes with regard to your relationship. So right now is not the time to seize opportunities and change your relationship. Right now is just time to take a step back. Don't push your any thoughts and feelings that you feel the other person should do, or how they should be, or who they should be, or anything like that. Now is the time to just take a step back with regard to that. Take a step back, reflect, and then moving forward, listen deeply. When you're taking that step back, listen deeply to what's going on inside. Listen deeply to those messages. Pray to your angels and ask them for guidance for those messages, especially with regard to career and purpose. Really take time to meditate and really take time to listen to those messages that are coming in and really resonating with you at this time and for the month of April 2022. Then lastly, we have in the area of future and guidance, transformation. So you're going to be transforming into a whole new man or woman in the month of April 2022. This is a great card. I love this card. It's stepping into who you are truly born to be. It's such a positive card, and I love this for people, is really becoming who you're meant to be in this world. That transformative energy. And again, that could be with regard to your home or your family, but step into who you are in the future of April 2022. You'll be becoming more of who you are and shining your bright light. But then with regard to relationships, you're going to have to do some of the work. So that may be your own internal work, although we should always, do that internal work. But it's not easy. It's not easy to take the time. We lead such busy lives. In some ways, for many people, being able to sort of sit down and do the work is a luxury, but it's very important. It's very important for us to move forward in life, that we need to do that work on ourselves. And then when we do the work, our relationships grow and change and become so much better because we're more in touch with who we are and what we feel and how we think. So when you do the work, it's such a benefit to you in your life. And just ask your angels for help and guidance when you start on that path, or if you're currently on that path. Ask your angels for help and guidance in your doing the work, especially with regard to romance and relationships. So harmony and resolution. So in the future of April 2022, there will be harmony and resolution in your career situation and your purpose situation. Maybe right now it doesn't feel that way, but if you invite your angels in to help guide you and support you, they will be there for you. Of course, angels do not impede on free will, so they must be invited into your life to help guide you along the way and help give you the little messages or encouragement or whatever it is that you need. But you must ask them. You must ask them for their help and for their support and their guidance. Their love is always there. It's always available to you. We just have to ask for that help. So there you have it. There's your April 2022 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And sending love and light and blessings to you all. And thanks again so much for watching.